Tear it up.
MP, you're my favorite player, man. You always deliver.
We want your time in the arena to be enjoyable and incident-free. If you are having an issue at any time that needs to be addressed, please call to 55555. A member of our guest relations team will respond and address your concern immediately.
Don't forget to come out for our next promotional day. Fans will receive a free reusable Bulls trophy bag. Together, we can make a difference. A reminder, we hope you'll come and join us for our trading card day. The first 10,000 fans through the arena will receive a trading card match. Arrive early in the fan zone and get them signed by Fade the Bull and the Love of Bulls.
Bulls fans, if you're still looking for tickets to any upcoming home games, visit the ticket booth or the team's website for availability. If you're still looking for tickets to any upcoming game, visit the Bulls ticket booth or on the team's website for more availability.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
That was our national anthem performed by the talented Skylar Cole. And with that, we'll be right back in just a moment. The NBA on 2K Sports. It's a beautiful Sunday afternoon. We'll watch the Chicago Bulls in this one as they go up against the Sacramento Kings. This is Kevin Harlan, alongside Coach Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. And we've got David Aldridge, our Hall of Famer, patrolling the sideline. As we approach the halfway mark, let's take a look at how everything in the East right now stands. Take a look at the Bulls. They're having a solid season. 5th in the conference and looking to move up.
And, you know, for the Bulls, most of the preseason predictions were right on the money when it came to them. I mean, a playoff contender, but not necessarily championship caliber.
Well, sometimes those teams that are on the edge can be the most dangerous. They play like they have something to prove.
Now Sacramento starting 5. DeRozan and Murray slot in at the small and power forward. Fox is out there with Ellis. And it's Sabonis in at the 5, home in the paint. And for Chicago, Vucevic in at center with Williams next to him. Zach LaVine is out there with Insanity. And it's Booz Ellis in at the 3 spot. Greg, midway into this season, sometimes a team can get hot and turn it on. What are some of the causes of that?
You know, often teams can reach that tipping point with how they play. It all comes together in a hurry, and they make a run. But that's the exception, Kevin, not the rule.
And as we get deeper into the season, MP's let it be known that he intends to get his hands on the Rookie of the Year trophy.
Well, he plays with a lot of pride, and we've seen that all season. But as much as individual goals matter, he's got to keep in mind that the best way to show his worth is to help the team win. And no point in accumulating individual accolades if your team hasn't had success. Winning still needs to be the #1 priority.
And for the inside scoop on MP, and I mean inside, let's send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kev. We are deep into the season, and MP is in the thick of the Rookie of the Year race. I asked him if he felt any pressure. He said, "No way, I'm just here to win. Individual awards are just the icing on the cake." He may be young, but he's already focused on the right things. Guys?
Good stuff, DA. Great stuff, in fact. Gotta love that team-first mindset of MP. The free throw off from Insanity. And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the story?
Thanks, guys. The Kings were not complacent this summer. They have added all-star DeMar DeRozan in a sign and trade. He brings even more firepower to an offense that was already among the league's best. And in the loaded Western Conference, the Kings knew they had to make moves to stay in the fight. DeRozan is one of the biggest signings in Kings franchise history, guys.
A tremendous addition. Shams, thanks for the update. Now Fox. After the missed three from Vucevic, Sabonis kicks to Ellis. A pass to Fox. Yes, and it's Ellis picking up the assist.
And at the arc, Fox has only gotten bolder. He takes threes without even thinking about it.
And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Now, Buzelis. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Insanity. It's rebounded by De'Aaron Fox. For Sacramento, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And the basket is good. Fox has got 5.
And Fox starting to show you his abilities inside. It has quick instincts, which I think helps him when he's down low.
Basket counts. Sacramento's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Murray kicks to Ellis. Sacramento moving it around. Pass to Murray. Right side, Fox. Lets it go. And there are the Kings with another bucket.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
Here's Insanity coming off a stellar performance against Washington.
Buzelis showing a little bit of everything with that quick release.
We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Fox dishes to Murray. Back to Fox. Fires for 3. And Vucevic pulls it down. And so Levine will bring it up now for the Chicago Bulls. They defeated the Wizards in their last game.
Yeah, and that one, their rebounding was the difference. Big disparity between the two teams.
Yeah, their guys really got after it on the glass. Sometimes that's the difference maker between a win and a loss.
Insanity can't get it to go. For Sacramento, they've gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Outside, Fox. Good, and the assist goes to Ellis. He's got 9.
And he gives up pounds to a lot of guys defending him, but that has never kept Fox from being in attack mode.
Greg, give us one word to describe Domantas Sabonis on the offensive end.
Kevin, I guess I'd say dominant, but that only scratches the surface. The way Sabonis drops dimes, hits shots, and controls the glass, dominant just doesn't even really begin to say enough.
Now here's Murray. Scoreless thus far. Sabonis, no good.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Ellis against Levine. Pass to Insanity. Jacks up a 3. Sacramento grabs the miss. This their first chance to take a look at the Bulls this season.
And this was as even a matchup as you'll find in the NBA. Split the season series down the middle, 1 apiece.
Well, in terms of where they sit in the league, these teams are both in the middle of the pack, but both are looking to take the next step. Well, this hasn't been his quarter so far. He's really struggling to get going.
Ellis kicks to Fox. Pass to Murray. Outside, Fox. Over Buzelis. And there's Fox. That's good on the assist from DeRozan.
Well, he's just dominating right now. If his teammates are smart, they'll keep getting him the ball.
And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over.
for your Chicago Bulls.
A new lineup here for the Bulls. Steven Adams is checked in for second.
Come on, MP. You need to make something happen. Let's go.
I got you, coach.
Kings leading now by 6. On the floor for Sacramento, we've got Trey Lyles. He's out there with Diallo. Carter out there with Sabonis. And it's McLaughlin in at point guard.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Here's insanity after the basket by Sabonis. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David O. David.
Hi, Kevin. Well, insanity in their last outing against Washington was a man on a mission. He added 37 points, and his glass work resulted in a season-high rebound total for him as well. An amazing performance. Probably we won't see a night like that anytime soon. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Greg, it was obvious. He was having a lot of fun out there. Tremendous victory.
I'll tell you, he may have been enjoying himself, but whoever was matched up against him certainly wasn't.
Yeah, well, winning is usually fun, especially when you have it going like he did. Well, that's a shot you don't mind him taking. Gets a good look and trusts his shot to knock down the three.
Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Here's McLaughlin. No scoring in this one. To the paint. Lyles a screen on Williams. Just 5 on the clock. McLaughlin, the pass to Diallo. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Here's insanity, and the ball out of play. The Kings will inbound.
Yeah, not a great pass there. You got to be on the same page as your teammates.
The Kings making a switch here. Ellis is checked in. Sacramento leading by 7. You know, Stan, I've always thought that your path, kind of like Billy Donovan's, going from the college game to the pro game, both enjoying success. Very, very similar paths.
Except for one thing, Kevin. Billy could actually play. I couldn't. So, you know.
Well, you're not being fair to yourself now. Come on.
Billy was a great college player. And I think, Kevin, Billy Donovan's the most underrated coach in the NBA. This guy's a surefire Hall of Famer. Back-to-back national titles in college. And then you look at the consistent success he has had in the NBA with teams. This guy is as good as anyone in the country, heck, anyone in the world coaching basketball.
Well said. Here's Ellis for the made shot from Insanity. Sabonis kicks to Ellis. Carter with it. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. Greg, I'm sure their coach is very pleased with their offensive flow right now.
I mean, it's harder than it looks to get it going like this. And they just have to maintain it.
Bruce Ellis with the ball. He's guarded by Diallo. Vucevic a screen on Diallo. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. And now just a 3-point Kings lead.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Now here is Carter. And here is Ellis. They need this one. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. Next game for the Kings, they picked up the W against the Celtics in Boston. Here's Insanity, and the shot goes down. Insanity's got 12 points in the game.
And I like that they're not settling. Getting the ball on the interior, 8 of their last 10 coming that way.
And so it's Mike Brown here calling timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Leans checked in for Chicago. And then for Sacramento, DeRozan comes in for Trey Lyles, and it's Fox in for Diallo. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Stan, we have so many great players in this NBA. I mean, every night, from top to bottom, each roster, there's so many great players. But in your opinion, who is the toughest to game plan against?
Wow, that is a tough question because there's so many of them where there's no good answer. You know, let's take Jokic, for example. If you play him one-on-one, he's going to score virtually every time. If you come in, double-team him, send a second defender, he's going to make the right pass all the time. There's no way to absolutely stop him. You just do the best you can to limit their team.
The great ones always have answers, don't they, Stan?
If they didn't, Kevin, they wouldn't be the great ones.
Here's Ellis after the made shot from Insanity. Fox passes to Ellis. Outside Carter. Yes, and it's Ellis picking up the assist. Ellis has got 3 assists now in this one.
Well, it took him a while to get his legs under him. He didn't do much in the first quarter, but now he's off and running.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, thanks. Domantas Sabonis set the longest double-double streak in over half a century last season with 61 straight double-doubles. He said, "It's awesome to be mentioned with the greats. It's my job as a big man to get rebounds and to finish. At the end of the day, just out there to win." Kevin?
Thank you, David. That double-double streak was a blast to watch. Historic in so many ways. Fox, no good.
Well, you can't question his confidence from out there, but it's not falling. Maybe time for a different approach.
And for De'Aaron Fox, his three-point shooting, Greg, has come a long way.
In his rookie season, he only shot 30% on 2 attempts per game. But his volume and efficiency have both gone way up. And it's made him much more dangerous offensively.
And here are the Bulls now, following the missed shot by De'Aaron Fox. Williams, a screen on Ellis. Here's Dosunmu, and it's Dosunmu with the chance.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
And with the score as close as it is, these are the opportunities you truly can't allow.
So it's Sacramento. The Bulls getting the bucket. Left side, Sabonis. And slam dunk by Sabonis.
And loving the aggression from Sabonis. Going right up for the dunk there. Nice.
Here's Insanity. Carter pulls it in. The Kings shooting 36% in the second quarter. They really haven't found their rhythm yet offensively. Outside, Fox. Puts up a deep 3. Rebounded by Vucevic. Vucevic has got his 6th rebound on the night.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
Vucevic is screen on Fox. Hits it from 3-point range. Levine's got the lead up to 3 now for the Bulls.
Well, Levine is a volume 3-point shooter for a reason. More often than not, he's going to make them. Outside, Fox. Pass to Sabonis. Some nice ball movement here by the Kings. And it's Carter missing.
And offensively, they've gotten stuck on the perimeter, falling in love with the jump.
Here's Insanity. That's down the hatch. Knocks one more to his total. That's 9 for 15 shooting.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Fox passes to Sabonis. Ellis outside. Good, and it's Sabonis with the assist that time. Ellis has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Dosunmu. 5 on the shot clock. The Bulls need to get a shot off here.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of it.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Bulls lead by 4. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the 3rd quarter.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan F-court shots. Drum roll. They're measuring up the shots. Left the window open. One more time, a round of applause for our participants.
Hey folks, first off, looking ahead to All-Star Weekend. Let's see who's in the running to compete in the three-point contest.
All of them have serious talent, and they have endurance. They can shoot all day, rack after rack.
Yeah, when these guys get on a roll, they don't stop. They pile it on. And let's take a look back at the first half. The Bulls are in a close one.
Once they gain position underneath the backboard, it's hard to push them out of there.
And even when they don't have position, they have guys who will knife in and steal rebounds, like you're stealing a piece of that cake over there, Kenny.
Good too.
Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
And as we get into this 3rd quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You know, insanity has really been making it happen.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
Well, I just love his fearlessness so far. He's charging inside like no one can stop him.
The Kings trail by 4. Hey, Greg, one thing that the Kings have had work for them over the last few seasons is their depth.
And have made some shrewd moves to fill out their bench. Got great contributions from their 6 through 10 players. It's been a big part of their recent success.
Vucevic in at center with Williams next to him. Insanity is out there with Levine. And it's Buzelis in at the 3, the small forward. That's Billy Donovan's 5 as we get going here in the second half. And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for the Kings. Pass to Sabonis. DeRozan surveying the D. Outside, Fox. Sabonis against Vucevic. 4 on the shot clock. Sabonis inside. Great D that time from Vucevic.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post. And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
It shows you're able to attack the rim from any position.
Outside, Fox. In for his 7th make in 14 tries.
Well, I think it's fair to say that Fox is in the zone right now. An exciting player to watch. I just love seeing how he can take over a game with his aggressiveness.
Here's Insanity, guarded by Fox. Insanity, the pass to Levine. Vucevic setting the pick for Levine. Beyond the arc. Buries the long-range jumper. Levine's got 6.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
Outside, Fox. Fires from 14. Buzelis grabs the board. Chicago leading by 7. Here's Insanity. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. He'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
The Bulls have gone 0 for 1 at the line. This is their second trip to the line tonight. Smith checked in for Chicago.
One shot.
That's good from Insanity. Hey, Stan, as a coach, what was the most difficult part when transitioning from college to the pros?
That's a great question, Kevin. And I think two things. Number one, the length and the pace of the season. You just didn't have the time to prepare for the next game. Everything was sped up. And then, obviously, the talent of the players. So you're trying to game plan and come up with a way to stop guys who are essentially unstoppable.
And the first one drops. Hey, Coach, one area the Bulls can struggle with, defending the outside shot.
Yeah, Kevin, they've been very poor the last few seasons on that front. Not closing out, missing assignments. It's strange because they were once elite in that regard under Donovan.
And the Bulls making a change here. Lights checked in, and so Murray nails both of them. For the Sacramento Kings, GA, the expectations for this group have risen.
Well, it was about just making the playoffs for this franchise and breaking that drought. Now, Kevin, it's about advancing in the postseason. Just getting there isn't good enough.
The Kings trail by 10. Ellis outside. Outside, Fox. Here's DeRozan. It's tipped.
Making good use of his length. Was Ellis able to track down the block that time?
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Here's Insanity. He's got 29 points. Pass to White. Over Ellis. And it's White missing.
He'll probably hear about that shot selection when he gets back to the bench. Maybe not their best option.
And DeRozan kicks to Murray. Now here's DeRozan. Defense right on him. On top of being such a great mid-range shooter, Stan, DeMar DeRozan has earned a reputation for also being a timely scorer. He performs well in the clutch.
Yeah, I was on the wrong end of that too many times, Kevin. DeMar ranks in the top 5 among players in clutch buckets made for his career, and he was given the nickname King of the Fourth.
Oh, I like that. That's good from DeMar DeRozan. Now in the later stages of his career. Changing it up here.
Be up on him. Let him breathe, all right?
Here's Levine. He has 6. To the middle. Here's Insanity. That's good. It's Levine with the assist. And that's 31 points for Insanity.
Nice job there by Levine, making the extra pass and putting it on the money.
Here's McLaughlin. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's the Chicago Bulls bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Well, that was an absolute masterpiece of an assist. He knew exactly when to deliver the ball, and it made for a beautiful score.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. And so Levine will bring it up now for the Chicago Bulls. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. And a look at the five for the Kings to start the fourth. We've got Ellis. Miles out there at DeRozan. And then there's Steven Adams. And it's McLaughlin in at the point.
Oh, this is exactly the kind of opportunity you don't want to waste.
For three, Ellis. Kings with the fresh shot clock. And Adams kicks to Ellis. And a miss there on the triple. The Bulls leading by 7. Pass to Insanity. And he drops in the way up off the glass. Insanity's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
Yeah, but you can't let up now. We've seen too many wild comebacks in this league.
Here's McLaughlin. And here is Wiles. Shot clock at 6. McLaughlin, the pass to Ellis. And once again off the mark by Sacramento.
They need his offense right now, but his shot is just not falling.
Levine can't hit. The Kings trail by 9. DeRozan with it. And it's Buzelis picking him up. Count that bucket.
With his strength and explosiveness, DeRozan's so imposing when he gets it inside.
Insanity, the pass to Vucevic. Outside, Levine. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic. And the Bulls lead by 9.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. And McLaughlin gets it to go.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Yeah, he didn't let the defense affect him there. He just kept his focus.
Insanity, the pass to Levine. And the shot goes in. Levine's got 4 points this quarter.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Here's McLaughlin. Misses the 3.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Pass to Williams. In the corner, it's Buzelis. The kick out to Williams. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. And Insanity gets it to go. And it's an 11-point Bulls lead. The Kings have gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. Adams sets the pick for DeRozan. Adams controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And they've shown a little extra hustle on the offensive glass here in the second half. Second chance points are starting to add up for them, and they can use every one of them.
Williams finds Vucevic. Here's Insanity. 6 to shoot. On the wing, Levine, covered by Lyons. Levine, good.
His strong shooting has really helped them secure this lead.
The Kings trail by 11. And Mike Brown decides to call timeout. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. Smith, he's checked in for Vucevic. Then for the Kings, Sabonis, he's checked in for Adams. Keegan Murray comes in for Trey Lyles, and it's Fox in for Jordan McLaughlin. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey guys, Mike Brown had some advice for the team during the break. Now Coach really laid into them. He said, we're too loose with it, tighten it up. These turnovers are going to cost us if we keep giving the ball away. We're better than this. Guys?
Thanks, David.
DeRozan not trying to do too much inside.
Pass to Booz Ellis. Smith with it. Outside, Levine. Lock at 6. It's hauled in by the Kings. DeRozan's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Ellis with a screen on Levine. And it's DeRozan missing. Bulls leading by 9. There's insanity.
He just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. Now Fox. Fires from 18. Rebound by Smith. Smith's got 8 rebounds in this game. Fox with the steal. Levine against Ellis. Fox from outside. Good, and the assist goes to Ellis. Ellis has got his 4th assist in this one.
Well, it's only his 2nd 3 of the night. If he's going to heat up, the second half is a great time to do it.
And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. Bulls making the switch here. Vucevic is checked in.
Checking into the game for your Bulls, number 9.
Chicago leading by 8. Let's check in with veteran reporter David Aldridge for an injury update on Kobe White. David.
Thanks, Kevin. I got some information from the Bulls' head athletic trainer. He confirmed that it is a torn meniscus. The leg is elevated right now, but he's going to be out for a while. There's never a good time for injuries, but right in the thick of the season, this is a difficult one to navigate. Kevin?
David, thanks for checking in. On top of it as always.
It's interesting. Even with the advancements in strength and conditioning, injuries continue to impact the game.
Well, this is a high-impact sport, and the league continues to get bigger and faster.
Fox kicks to DeRozan. Ellis with the screen for DeRozan. From outside, off the mark.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Here's Insanity. The shot from the low post is good. Insanity's got 41. Stan, you've been on the bench in the NBA for many decades. What were some of your biggest pet peeves as a coach?
Oh my gosh, Kevin, that would be a long list. But the 2 biggest would be this. I think number 1, anytime there was a lack of effort, not running back on defense, things like that. That I had a hard time tolerating. And then mental breakdowns, things we had prepared for over and over and over again. And then guys just zone out and forget what they're supposed to do. Those are things that were hard to tolerate.
Especially when you would take such care in preparing them in every way. It's got to be just excruciating.
Frustrating as heck.
Free throw good from Insanity. We've seen the NBA feature several overseas games, Greg, the last couple years. Always growing the sport, aren't they?
And I know the fans love it. Nothing quite like seeing an NBA game in person and expanding that opportunity. Always a plus.
They grab their own miss. The wide open look here for DeRozan. Good, and it's Fox who picks up the assist. DeRozan's got 11 points here in just the second half. The Bulls leading by 12.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for the Bulls.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And you can mark this one down in the W column. It'll mark their 23rd of the season.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Insanity.
Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
Here's Insanity, and he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Now a timeout called by Sacramento. 15 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What's your take, guys?
And I don't think they'll be able to climb out of this hole.
Well, I've been in this spot more times than I'd like to admit. All you can do is tell your guys to hold their heads up and finish strong.
Get the perimeter!
15 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Fox, no good. So it's Chicago winning this one. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some challenges, but really held firm when they needed to. On both ends, are just effective in terms of coming away with this win.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. With Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching, folks, on 2K Sports. So long and good night, everyone.
They really thought they had a chance tonight.
Solid effort tonight on both ends.